Hello and welcome back to Teslanews. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. Covering today an important topic, we have more rumors about BYD delivering batteries for Tesla in China and what this means for a 25k compact car, which could come in China as early as Q2 in 2022. So if you do enjoy my channel, do consider subscribing, and we will start with the Blade battery from BYD. And yes, I know a lot of people might say now, well, you are crazy, BYD, Elon Musk doesn't like the BYD. And we have seen a lot of comments in the past that he is not like the biggest fan of BYD. But let's dive into the specs here and why it could make sense to partner in China with this battery. So the common ground we are in right now is that we all know that the new battery cells of Tesla will take some time to ramp up, and if they are ramped up, then we have a lot of products that are waiting for these batteries. It is the Model Y, it is the Model Y in Austin and Grünheide, and it is as well the Cybertruck, and then maybe in the future the Roadster and the Model S and the Model X that might get the battery maybe in some time in the future as well. So we do have a lot of batteries, and I forgot the Semi, of course, that are waiting for these new battery cells. So the main point is here, does Tesla have the time to wait until the names like LG or Panasonic or CAT will start producing the 4680 cells? I think they don't have the time. And to stay ahead of the game, and I'm not saying that the competition is closing up, but to stay ahead of the game, to make there a deal with BYD, which have this Blade battery, why not? To go into the market share of China and get more momentum and more market share and dominate the market, why not do that? So here's the point. The Blade battery apparently is supposed to last for 1.2 million kilometers, has around 3,000 charging cycles, and it is having less weight by 50% and a higher energy density. So if you look at those numbers, it really reminds us all about the specs of the new 4680 cells. In this case, it is a better version of the LFP batteries. And they made a test when it comes to the heat inside the batteries. And when you have the lithium ion battery, it is around 500 degrees. And the LFP batteries that we do know from the Model 3 and the Model Y right now do have a heat of around, or temperature like 200 to 400 degrees. And those new LFP batteries do have a heat of 30 to 60 degrees. Yes, that's a major step forward. And we do know that the LFP batteries have been pretty successful. And if you can have less weight, so in this case as well less costs and higher energy density, it would make it possible to make a 25k compact car made in China. So we do know that the margins are really great right now, and I think they could accomplish building that kind of car. So this really connects with the rumors we had 2-3 days ago when I talked about the fact that the prototype might be done, because these information come from the Associated Press in China, and other Chinese sources are also talking about this fact that actually the supply chain of BYD suggests that they are delivering those batteries to Tesla by Q2 2022. And so if we take the time frame between announcing, for example, that the Model Y is coming to China and then the deliveries, it is the same time frame as we know that Tesla has been starting now testing the C phase, like the C testing phase for this new model that we are waiting for. Then in the autumn or Q3, Q4, we might see a presentation of the car, and then they can execute right away in Q2 and still have time to build assembly lines, etc. So if you take this time frame, it would make a lot of sense. So that's kind of a puzzle getting together, and I think it would make a lot of sense for Tesla to make this partnership and to further gain market share in China. So please do let me know what you think, if you think it is the right move of Tesla to do that, because honestly with you, I think it is the right move. And once they have established themselves with this made in China car, which they actually have talked about since they started to build in China this factory. It's no secret, it is just a question of time. And I think it makes no sense to wait till this new battery cells that Tesla is producing themselves are ready. So yeah, so it's some really exciting news, and we have to look into what is coming up in the next few weeks. I think we will see a lot of developments regarding this new compact car, and we have to see if it's actually gonna happen. But this puzzle is really working out here right now. Looking into the United States, we have some more controversial news. Yes, Tesla was not invited to the White House, and Ford, Stellantis, and GM were. And there are a lot of questions why that happened. So there are a few reasons why Tesla doesn't have to be in the White House, and there are some weird reasons why they actually should be. First of all, they should be because they are the major EV maker in the world and in the United States, and they are a made in US car company. I mean, it makes no sense to not invite them. On the other hand, as we know right now, they actually pretty much just talked about the incentives, and they talked about the goals, what they want to reach till 2030. I mean, if it's just about that topic, Tesla doesn't have to be there because they don't need any help from the government, and they know what they are going to execute till 2030. They all have their plans. So it's not like Tesla has to go to the government and tell them what they are planning to do and how many cars they want to sell. So on the other hand, it makes a lot of sense, but I think the clarification when it comes to the White House kind of not giving any information why they didn't do that is really putting Tesla in a weird situation, like Elon Musk was mentioning on Twitter, that he's kind of confused why this didn't happen. So again, guys, I think Tesla doesn't need to be there. They don't need any incentives. If they get some, they will take it. I mean, who wouldn't do that? And at the end of the day, Tesla will further execute what they have done in the past 4, 8, and 12 years. It doesn't matter. They will further continue to execute. I hope you did enjoy my today's video and my analysis and my talk. So if you do, do consider subscribing, and I wish you a wonderful day. So take care. Thank you very much.